Well, alrighty then. I think it is finally time to form the big guy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Now, I've got them all into their vehicle modes except for Lavender. Lavender is easier to leave in robot mode. Okay then. So, I think for the transformation, I should probably prepare Lavender for transformation first. I think that's the safest bet. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the head around, show it back into space, bring the arms, well, bring the forearms up so they're touching, bring the arms back, slide them around to the back and peg him into place. Like he's going back into vehicle mode. But he's not going into vehicle mode. I know. And there we have it. He's pretty much half done. Bring the legs all the way out to the sides, fold this bit through, rotate it so that these bits are in this configuration. Okie dokie. And fold it up, and it sort of grips on, but not amazingly well, but it does sort of grip. At this point, bend at this hinge here, bring this down, and this down, but we're not quite done yet, because what we've got to do is fold out the wheel, and then get these bits out, which can be very easy. Okay, alright. And it can be, there we go, pretty tricky. Pretty tricky indeed. There we go. And this is Lavender in preparazione for combining. Awesome. Let's do Mix Master. And what we do here is we get the cab and we... Don't fight with me now. We fold it up like that. Now this weird extra sort of pseudo knee hinge, fold it up like that, and that's your lot. Stop fighting me. That's him. Scrapper. Now originally you'd do something like this, well it's something like that, and then the arms would come down, but you don't do that on this. I'm somewhat upset that he doesn't have high heels, but if I wanted to see that, I'm on Tumblr now, I guess I can find it. So just fold the bucket up, look like that, and then wriggle this apart slightly. Okay, now we can get Lavender, we can shove it into Waves Winters here, close it up, and there's a big flat T-piece that just fits inside the back there and it grips around it. Awesome. Aries here has got that big hole in the back, and there's a big peg there, and that just sort of goes in like that. Awesome. Okay, now we're starting to get a little bit on the big scale, are we? Alright then, alright, I know how to play this game. Alright, there we go. Okay then. Then we take, what was his name again? Pluto, I want to say? Was he Pluto? Yeah, he was Pluto, he was Farken, he was Hades. So Pluto. That's right, yeah, Pluto. Take Pluto here. Fold this all the way out there. Fold this bit underneath. And leave that for a moment. Then pull this... No, we don't. We untab this arm, bring it all the way down here, underneath, rotate it so it's like that. Basically so this fist is covering the face. Okay? We untab this one, bring it all the way down, and just fold it underneath. Okay, okay. Then we need to bring this big black lump out, and we'll leave it there for now. Then we need to split this bit and fold it around on this hinge. If you don't fold this big black lump out, which you haven't guessed what it is, honest, it gets in the way, so you can't use these hinges here. So you need to fold all these out, double hinge them. There's a slot in the side there that goes onto this big tab where my thumb is. Okay then. And the same on this side. Pull it around and tab that in. Okay. And then these bits sticking out here are supposed to tab into these little slots at the end. Not really. They don't really, but they're supposed to. So we split this, and they're supposed to just sit in there, all lovely like. And they kinda don't, but it's fine. They just sort of sit there anyway. And it's got its built-in chest plate. That's quite cool. I like that. And obviously you can turn this around and there's the head. Cool. Now we need to combine this to that. Now, there's a hole in the top, the front where I plugged the gun in there. There's also that peg there. So this goes into that hole. That peg goes into this hole. And these two pieces pushed together go into this hole through the middle there. That one. That one. Or at least that's the theory. Getting them to line up is not the easiest thing in the world. Okay, so we're going to push there. Try and get these to go in. Kinda. One of them is in. I don't know about the other one. And then we'll try and push that one in there. And that one needs to line up with that one there. Basically, this is the hardest part of the whole transformation. This is just of the whole combination of everything, of the universe. This is the most difficult thing you will ever do with your life. And I achieved this with varying degrees of success. That is to say, not much and none. But I think it's holding. That'll do. That's a bit. Okay. Now, these two fellas, I believe he came with one piece and he came with two. And these pieces will come into play in a moment. But for now, we're going to transform and combine. So here's transformation. We're going to get this bucket, fold it around, and just shove it over the top. Okay. Going to untab the wheel, the treads, sorry. Get this black section, fold it out at the back here, fold the treads, and they tab in using the very front of these slots. There we go, that very front one. Now tabs onto the side. It doesn't very well for now until you extend all of this. There's a hinge there which straightens out, and there's a hinge there, and there's a swivel there. And now we can tighten all that up. You can also reach in here and fold out that part there. And you want to rotate so the hollow is that way, because this is going to be the front of the arm. But you might have noticed there's something missing. Well, that is to say, the hand. So we're going to plug that in there. Now he's got a hand. It's got these three fingers together. That one moves separately, and the thumb is on a ball joint. Quite nice indeed. Now these two tabs will go into those two slots there. Varying degrees of success. They go in, but they're not amazingly tight. They don't hold fantastically well. But they do go in. And they are on. And attached to that, there's also a swivel to allow it to go forward and back. This has got an elbow, slightly impaired because of the tracks, but what you can do. And it also has a swivel, so you can fold a lot, at least inwards. And that's cool. We like that. We like that a lot. Let's do the other part. This one. So what we're going to do is we're going to slide up the bucket so it isn't just flapping around all over the place. There we go. Fold it up a bit. Fold it wherever you like. There you go. Just wipe some sweat off my forehead. I'm absolutely sweating. Ugh. Untab the tracks. Bring this out there. Fold it out at this pin here. And then straighten up there. This I have all floor polished simply because it carries weight. Then close it up. All pegs in quite nicely there. Get it because it's going to be the right arm. Fold out this connector. Awesome. That one there. Personally, I like to rotate this around for a bit more G1 accuracy. But that's me. and rotate this so the hollow's at the back. You know, the hollow. And plug the hand in. Kind of don't like the parts forming, but considering it does the, you know, the waist and the chest plate and everything else and the head, I'm not going to complain. It's fine. The only other way they could have done it is if they'd had like the hands fold away or something, and then they'd have been tiny. So I don't mind this, it's fine. You got to think of the scale this guy's on. I'm going to take that and the same way, plug it in this side. Make sure it's all the way in. And there we go. And this is... Oh, and this foot has a little bit of ankle articulation. This foot does not. But, you know, it's fine. So here we have a little Mech Fans Toys KO. What does the box say? Let me just move something so I can read. The Nuclear Warrior Engineering War God. And boy howdy is this not a war god. Look at this guy. Look at him. Look. Look. Look at him. Look at him. Love this thing. Ah. Want a size comparison? Tell you what, where is he? There's Battle Slash. There's Scoop. Suddenly, he's not being towered over anymore, is he? No. But you know what he could be? Not far off the size of official Combiner Wars Superion. I mean, considering these guys are all Legion class, there ain't much in it. Not much at all. Maybe, I don't know, 2-inch, something like that. It's not a lot. Not a lot at all. Let's just shove you over there out of the way for now. And he's just, oh, he's nice. So the arms, you know, can do a full 360. There you go, in and out a bit. The more you do it, the more you're likely to push them off those two pegs. So don't do it too much. Elbow 360 if you really want to. A little bit of forward and back, but unfortunately slightly hindered by there. Wrist rotate 360 because it's just pegged in. Thumb, finger, 3 fingers. Legs will go forward. Not a lot. They'll go back a lot further, but frankly, who cares about that? No waist articulation. Don't ask for waist articulation. It's not fair. Head's on a ball joint, so you get ever so slight side-to-side rocking, but not much. But it'll turn around. It'll look where you want it to go. He has. Bear in mind something I wanted to do. I wanted to fold down Mixmaster's cannons, but it's fine. Just twist him slightly. These are the head guns. There we go. Kind of get in the way slightly, but he has got knees. He has not much, but he has knees. The point is, you can get him doing something more than just standing as a statue. So he's up on the G1, and you can swivel as well on both of them. So he's pretty good. Pretty good. It comes with a Mahusive cannon. Sorry, I was going to drop it then, that's why I did the full flip. And there it is. And it's got big tabs on the handle, which go into, where are we? Basically either side of this lump in the palm. So if we stick it in the hand like this, move the thumb so it's out of the way, just tab it in there, fold up the fingers. And that's kind of why you need to floor polish it, because this hinge isn't super strong, but it's fine. You just always turn it a bit sideways. And he's carrying a massive cannon. That's quite impressive. It's quite cool. I like that. I like this figure, generally speaking. I like this figure. He doesn't look amazing from the back, but considering all the stuff that happens with him, I'm quite impressed you can only see one face. His is hidden. His is there, but it's tucked under. His is hidden. His is hidden. His is hidden. You only see the one face. If you could turn that head around, you wouldn't even see that. But he's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh no, there you go. You can just about see Longhaul's face in there. Sorry, Lavender's face. But no, he's awesome. He's just, he is all the awesome. And I think I did a picture of him for Instagram, but let's try and recreate that now, just to show the sheer scale of this guy. That's Road Trap. He's carrying him like a toy. I love this thing. I love this thing a lot. $23.99 posted, and I got him in a week. I love this thing. This thing is fantastic. Yeah. Let's right for sheer humour value. This is just to amuse me. You could leave if you want. It's all good. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Scoop's too heavy. The elbow's not having it. I went to sit little baby Scoop in Daddy's hand, but he's not having it, sadly. Shame, shame, shame. But you can do him like you can get him doing some proper war propaganda poses, you know. Yeah, the Decepticons need you. He's considering he's only a little fella. He's very emotive, very, very emotive. Just everything about him just screams personality, and I love him for it. Just yeah. Could you imagine if I could get him to do the "I'll be ugly, I'll be wretched" thing? Any stop motion guys want to do that for me? I ain't doing it. I'll break him. But no, I do. I love this guy. He's awesome. He's fantastic. He's great. He is brilliant. I love this figure. You know what? I'm going to do something now. So officially, this review is over. So I shall be ugly, I shall be wretched, and I shall see all of you in the next one. Bye! Okay, the video is officially over. Anyone who's not interested now can walk away. I'm not pushing this on anyone. But I think it's only fair I read this letter that I got, because I wasn't aware that I could read it online. But apparently I can. So let's get this up. Just in case you end up reading this on a video or something, I will refer to you as Uglywretch. Fair enough. Dear Uglywretch, I'm so sorry this took as long as it did to get to you. I've been trying to think of ways to make this a nice letter since I won't be able to send many of these to you, and you sent me such a nice care package. But if I didn't send it when I did, I might never have sent it at all. Anyway, here's the fan art that I made of you as requested, along with an extra bit I made, a postcard with a totally accurate portrayal of America, and a limited edition David Bowie Metro card. Maybe you'll be able to use it someday. Hint, hint. Anyway, again, there are lots of things I could say, but they would just lead into emotional rambles, and no one really wants that, so I'll just close this close with this. You're a good person, and I'm glad that I get to be your friend. Keep being ugly, keep being wretched. With much love, VGamer11. Isn't that dead sweet? Dear me. Does that mean I've got to save up and go to America now? Again. Well, I've been once, but it wasn't an amazing trip. Does that mean I've got to save up and go to, America? I don't know if the mention of Metro card gives away where in America, but, it's quite a big place. It's not like I've gone to the street. But yeah, that's super lovely. So if you've got any other fan mail you'd like to be read out, if you just send it to this P.O. box, no, it's all good. If anyone wants to contact me, I think you can message on here. I don't know how, but I get them and I can reply to them. I just don't know how to send them. If anyone wants to contact me on here, if you want to send any fan art or anything, no boxes of feces. I'm all full on boxes of feces. I've got those all the time. I've got enough to eat for the next couple of decades. That's a bit gross, isn't it? Anyway. But if anyone wants to contact me, anyone wants to send anything, yeah, we'll see what we can do, okay? But if I'm going to get stuff like this, that's just lovely. I'm really happy with stuff like that. That made my week. And as I said, the official video is over for part 7. So if anyone's read this, I'm going to assume that you wanted to be here for it. So, I've done my outro, and yeah, so I'm just going to go. Bye!